Uh, Today the Union government had presented their 14-15 budget. We can definitely say that it is very positive since the new government has come just 60 days before, and overall we cannot expect all positive things in one day. And overall, when you are looking into the budget structure for common man, for industry and for the different states, they have tried to balance in each and every aspect. For common man, they have not given much relief, but there are some relief indirectly, which will definitely in the long term it will help them. For industry, also they have not given much relief, but there are some good points which always gives a future planning and future plus points. For example, industry perspective, I can say they have come out with the exit policy. Exit policy is a very good policy. In all these years of 60 years of our independence, we never seen this sort of policy. This exit policy is nothing but you can take this policy into two different angles. One, a good running industry. A good running industry, I am minting money, or my industry is growing day by day and I wanted to come out of the industry. The reason coming out of the industry is I don't have any support. My children are working. I may not be having my children. So who is the next person to lead this industry? So then I need an exit policy. So at this section, exit policy is a policy where after doing lot of businesses and earning goodwill to the state or country, and I wanted to come out of the business, this exit policy helps the industry to come out of the industrial this thing. And if you look into the other side of the exit policy, the industry which is not running in a good, you can say that this year I had tried my level best, I could not do. Hoping for the next year. Next year, I hope that some incentives or some sort of good things will happen. Then I will also run for second year. Even in the second year also, I could not run business properly. Then I don't have any option. I had to move into the NPS. So this exit policy will help the not doing business people also, the very positive side. So this exit policy will help all industries, a good running industry or the bad running industry. This exit policy gives a royal out of the industry's perspective. And when you look for the new entrepreneurs, the government has given 10,000 crores startup investment. So this will create new entrepreneurs, new jobs and new investments. And overall, when you see the international funding in insurance's point of view, definitely in coming days, when we take any loan from international, there is a lot of opportunities now. The rate of interest will be reduced. If you see in the local interest rate and the comparative the international rate of interest, international rate of interest it is just 3 to 5%, whereas in our country the rate of interest vary from the 9% to 15%. So there is every possibility I can go for international funding and I can get that cheaper rate of interest. So these are the positive sign which cannot seen immediately, but in the long run this will help the industry. So definitely to start up, this government has made a roadmap just today. Just they came 60 days back. So whatever happened in the last, they wanted to close the whole loopholes and they wanted to start up with a new roadmap. So today's budget definitely a positive sign, and within 60 days nobody can expect everything can be done. Alauddin ka chirag, it cannot be happen in the overnight. So definitely this is a positive sign, and the roadmap has been laid, and by next 5 years the Indian voters had given a full mandate to most of the governments, and they have to show their performance next 5 years. And this next 5 years, then we can say that whether it is a positive government or a negative government, or how many marks we can give to this government. So I definitely say from the federation as well as the industry perspective, is today's budget definitely positive. In the coming days, we'll watch both the governments, central as well as the state, and we'll see that how best we can work for the industries. We specifically from the FAPSI Federation, we'll be working for both the state of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, and wherever the requirement for both the states, we'll be fighting from the central government as well as the state government. We never look a partiality part, and we as a commercial activity point of view, we wanted to work together and we wanted to be a best states. Both the state doesn't want to fight among ourselves, nor Telangana want to fight with the Andhra Pradesh, nor Andhra Pradesh government wanted to fight with the Telangana. We both the state together will be giving more challenges to the international players, and this will be our challenge for FAPSI.
Thank you, sir.